Hello everyone, thanks so much for joining me for another Sims 3 speed video in Sunset Valley today. And it is a coffee shop, or as they are known in The Sims 3, Java huts. I think that's because there is a coffee shop rabbit hole that came with Showtime that I've never played with before, so I have no idea how it works, but this is like an actual, functioning coffee shop. Your Sims can go inside and do stuff in it. I usually build one of these in my world. They're pretty, cool places to go and just chill out and drink some coffee and hang out with some Sims. It's always a good time at the coffee shops, I guess. This one is, kind of has a dual purpose in that it has some bookshelves and some computers, so I guess you could say it's like a typical, like an old school internet cafe or something like that. It just reminds me of a meme that someone posted on Reddit a little while ago, and it was when the Sims 4 Business and Hobbies expansion pack came out, and how everyone was just going crazy building coffee shops that were also bookstores. I mean, this isn't a bookstore as well, it's just a coffee shop, but it does have some bookshelves, so I mean, there is a reading association there, or a book association, so I'm kind of going with the trope. And again, I'm going with the 50s style building just to keep with the theme of this area of the neighborhood. You can see the old bowling alley in the background and the completed strip mall, and later on you will get a sneak peek of the swimming pool, which is going to be right next to this lot. I've already completed it. I've already completed this entire area. I'm just kind of, getting around to uploading the footage. I did build this partially on stream, and then I kind of just finished it in my own time. I just powered through and did a whole heap of lots in my own time while I had the time and the energy to do so, because I don't really have that much of it at the moment now that I'm back at work. But things are happening slowly and steadily. I have had a go at renovating a couple of houses, and these are houses that I am, because I'm playing in this world now. I've pretty much been testing it, but I would say it's out of testing. It's fine, like it works fine, so it doesn't really need to be tested much longer, but I'm just playing through as I normally would, and I've just gotten to the point where now I'm starting to renovate some of the houses that I'm playing in. I'm probably going to do those houses first in terms of uploading and sharing, because I'm not too keen on renovating houses that I'm not really using at the moment. The first couple that I do, it's been a learning experience renovating existing houses. The builds that I've kind of done so far I haven't done any actual I did a renovation of the museum. That was kind of easy because it's just a museum. A museum is a very simple, with the art gallery, I mean, not a museum, but I mean, it kind of is the same. It has museum kind of stuff in it. That's the only build that I've really renovated, but a lot of the builds that I've done have been new builds, and so I've kind of been free to just do my own thing, and I guess I'm working on a blank canvas, as you could say. Whereas with existing houses, especially ones that have townies living in them, or they're occupied, they've already got quite a bit of distinct personality to them, and I know a lot of people kind of bag on EA for the pre-made houses and stuff. I don't think they're so bad. I think they did a good job with making the houses really expressive of the Sims who live in them. And with the couple of renovations that I've done so far, I've tried to stay true to the original build and the original decor in a way. I mean, there are, eyesores that I have to fix, but I've really tried to maintain the integrity of the original house. and the look of the build, and so it stays recognizable in some way, and that's been really hard because some of the color schemes are just not color schemes that I would use, and so it's trying to get those to work harmoniously with how I actually want it to look. So yeah, it's been not a huge challenge. It has been a big challenge. I did one yesterday. I mean, they haven't been. Oh, actually, I lied. So just a spoiler. I did the Sekemoto house yesterday, and that one, I think that was it was the first one that I'd done, existing house that I'd renovated. I've never played in their house before either. I just decided in this save that I'm gonna play with them for a bit and see how they go. And boy, was their house really, really challenging to renovate. I kind of just did it in bits and pieces, and it took me a really, really long time to get remotely happy with the final product. And then I did the Keaton house today, and that one I had a better time with, but it has made me think wonder whether I want to introduce a little bit of custom content to the saves. I've kept pretty much custom content free throughout this entire world, and all my builds I've just used store content, which isn't universally available to a lot of people. So I guess custom content is in the same kind of category, although it's free. I mean, you can get store content for free, but custom content is in a different realm. So I have been thinking about introducing a little bit of custom content, and I'm not talking about going crazy or anything like that. There's just, I do want to stick with vanilla mostly, but there's just like things that really irritate me that, especially in the curtains department, I just am really struggling with curtains. Unless I want all my houses to look the same because they will have the same curtains, I'm not going to do that. The only way to really get around that is to use custom content, and then things like add-ons with upper cabinets and things like that. I am thinking about introducing a little bit of custom content, more like quality of life custom content. And so if I do end up using any of that and sharing a build with that custom content in, because I'm not really planning on going crazy with custom content, I will link it in the description, because I don't really like installing custom content through the launcher. So it'll just be package files, package file custom content. At least I hope, anyway. Who knows? Because there might be some custom content that I really like that is only available in package file, in Sims 3 pack file or whatever it's called. And I can't exactly share someone else's custom content that I've converted to a package file. That wouldn't be appropriate. So there may have to be some exceptions here and there. I don't know, but that's just on my mind. And other than that, it's been a grand old time in Sunset Valley. Things are progressing nicely in my save, and I haven't actually placed this lot in my world yet. I have play tested the world with this lot in it, and it's it works fine and all that. But I haven't play tested this lot yet because I don't actually know when I'm going to start needing it. I guess just when I want my Sims to have a coffee shop to go to, and when the town can afford it, because I'm playing with a tax system this time around, and my Sims can only really have community lots if they can afford them. So but I mean, I may as well talk about the actual build. It got a nice interior retro style here. I was looking at some reference photos just to get some ideas on colour schemes, and not necessarily colour schemes so much, because I'm trying to go with the typical Sunset Valley colours of red, yellow, green and kind of orange. Did look at a lot of reference photos, and just particularly for the shell of the building, I did look at a reference photo for that and kind of based it off that photo. And in the interior I was just looking at lots of different bits and pieces, so it's sticking with the theme. It's a cute little coffee shop. I mean, honestly, just like the bowling alley, there isn't really much to see, so the preview footage is not that long. It is on quite a big lot too, and I did want the parking spaces to be out the front, and then I remember actually during the stream I was considering, I had kind of already built the shell, and then I was considering moving the shell forward so that the doorway to enter it was perfectly in line with the corner of the lot, but I decided against it actually, because then I'd have to move the parking somewhere else, and I think it just looks better out front. All the community lots in this particular area of the world have parking spaces out the front of them. There is a lot of and because it is a big lot, there's a lot of landscaping, and there is also a small playground for some family time out the back. Parents might want to bring their kids here and then have a coffee and a munch, and then go play with the kids in the on the playground out the back there. It is really nice. I really like this area of the of Sunset Valley. It's very charming and quaint. It's got a real commercial vibe to it, but it feels very small town. It's nice. It photographs really well as well. Like I've been having a ball taking some footage and photographs of these builds, particularly when they are all placed down. It just looks really good all together. And yeah, I think the next build that I will share is going to be the pool. And then there is one more lot. It is so I did Maywood, called the strip mall Maywood Mall East, and the building next to it is called Maywood Mall West, and that is a laundromat which has a store in it as well, and that will be after the pool. And one thing that I keep forgetting to do is telling people what I've named these lots, because I have been giving them names. Sometimes I'm not really putting much thought into the names, but I mean, they do have names. I always make sure they have names when they are uploaded, but I just forget to say what they are in the voiceover. This one is called Bean Reading. Bean spelled B-E-A-N, like coffee bean. Yeah, I mean, I just feel like it's kind of tradition to give a community lot a pun name in The Sims, so I went ahead and did that. And yeah, I can't even. I think the bowling alley was just called Maywood, like Maywood Lanes or something. It was a real generic name. Like I couldn't be bothered thinking that hard about it when it came to naming the bowling alley. So I think I just named it like Maywood Lanes or something like that. And then we've got the strip mall Maywood Mall East, and then the laundromat Maywood Mall West. And then the community pool is called, I think that one's just like Sunset Valley Community Pool. I think it is. So yeah, I'm just not feeling very creative with names right now, but I mean, you have the option to rename all the lots if you want to, and give them much more fitting, personable names. So yeah, pretty much wrapping up the lot here. So I am going to leave you to enjoy the preview footage when it comes up. Of course, this is available to download and it is linked below. And yeah, I will say thanks so much for watching. As always, it is a pleasure to bring these to you. Do I have anything else to say? No, I don't. Thanks so much, and I will talk to you later.